Hello everybody, MeNoHaxor here, bringing you guys another Season 4 commentary. I've been playing a lot of games just to get a feel for what the new changes have been going on, and so I didn't really want to post anything too often until I really understood everything. So now I feel pretty confident about this new season, so I've been playing a lot of really interesting supports. This game is going to be Annie. I'll show you my runes and masters really quick and also post in the description. This one's called Up to Police. It's Magic Pen Red, Armor Yellow, Flat AP Blue, and Flat AP Quints. And then for my masteries, I'm running 2109. So I have this set up because I want to play very, very offensively, level 1. I want to be really, really aggressive early game because I think I think my playstyle tends to be a fairly aggressive playstyle. So I want to prioritize my runes and masteries to capitalizing on that. And so you could play a little bit more defensive and maybe go like MR or like scaling AP if you really want, but that's totally up to your playstyle. And basically like my impressions so far of season 4 are that Relic Shield is really, really strong, uh, and you should basically get on any support you play because there's no reason not to get it. You'll make so much more money if you get that than any other item right now. And I've also been playing a lot of very unconventional supports, and they've been working out really, really well just because of the Relic Shield, which is pretty interesting. Like I've been playing like Jin Zhao support, which is really, really fun, and it still works really well, and I've been carrying a lot of games with that. I've also been playing Kha'Zix support, which is super fun. I might post a video on that later on. Basically, with those kind of like bruiser melee supports, like yeah, I wouldn't even really call it support, you're just basically putting a bruiser bot. And it's really strong because bruisers are very, very good in laning, and if you play a bruiser with some CC, uh, like Jin Zhao and G4 are really good examples of such bruisers because they have armor shred, they have CC for your AD. Like you can put them bot lane and they can function really, really well, especially now that they can actually get money, because they were always kind of sketchy to play in season 3 because they didn't really have gold income, but now there's lots of gold income, so you can totally do it. It's very viable. I'll go ahead and go Relic Shield, 2 pots. Oh crap, I don't have my I forgot. Since I didn't get 21 utility, I'm limited to this. So I only have 1 pot, but that's okay. So, uh, yeah, because I'm running 2009, that's right. I want to see how this works. So I have 36 starting AP, which is a ton of AP. So, like, my spells from level 1 to 6 are going to hurt a lot. Because I believe, they haven't changed the runes yet, but I believe right now, scaling AP will beat out flat AP runes at about level 6 or 7. So, early on, you're going to have a lot more AP than if you started with scaling. So, I really have to abuse that and make sure that I'm very, very strong early on and abuse all that early power I have. Oh, I forgot to get totem. I always forget to get a totem. It's like this, or the trinket. This has been like the worst. I always forget every single game, and I haven't gotten a habit to getting it. I definitely do agree that the warding totem is definitely the safest. Sweeping is kind of weird. I feel like it's not really worth it at all since early game sweeping sucks a lot. And I think, if anything, you can always trade in your warding totem for a sweeping one later on. And I think that's definitely the best route to go. Because starting with a sweeping kind of sucks, because the sweeping is on such a long cooldown, and you can only clear 1 ward. And so, if your bot lane, the other bot lane, is definitely going to have 1 warding totem from the AD. And so they're going to have a little bit of vision of the brushes, like early on regardless. So it's kind of annoying to try to clear that 1 little ward. I'm gonna get to Terra Caitlyn lane, which is very scary. So I have to be careful. But I think, well, everyone wants to dance around here, so we'll just scare them a little bit. Yeah, they're pretty scared right now, so we'll just go ahead and go back to lane. So that's good that we delayed them like that, since Fiddle started blue. And that's always something good that you should be doing if your jungler is not starting on red and you're on blue side. So I'll go ahead and use up some of my spoils of war to give my ED some farm and to start pushing the wave a little bit. This will make it so that we hit level 2 first, which is going to be very useful. And I have a stun up ready too, which is really good. So I stun both of them, and I'll just keep my distance and just throw out a few auto attacks like that. And I'm already providing a lot of great poke for Ezreal, which is great. now we're level 2, and we start playing like very aggressively, like what the Ezreal's doing. He's already charging up, like throwing out E's and stuff. Ah crap, I took a tower hit, that was my bad. I shouldn't have taken that tower hit, now I have to use a potion, which is very unfortunate, because I only have 1 potion right now. Tarek has 2, but he's probably going to end up using his pretty soon. Right now they're so scared right now. I do a pretty good amount of damage, that's insane. With the flat AP. Ah, another spoil. Yeah, because once Tarek gets a few levels, he gets pretty scary with his stun. Because his stun range is about exactly the same as mine. So I have to be very, very careful not to get stunned by him. We'll just do some more poke like that. Tarek is definitely going to have to use up his pot soon, which is excellent. Oh, Ramus is right there. That was a good ward that Ezreal placed by using his totem. Yeah, he's gonna start flying right now. So I'm gonna back all the way here. I'll do my best to just poke him down a little bit. So that was a very good ward, because if he did not ward that, we definitely would have gotten wrecked. I'm gonna ward this brush right here, so I know if Ramus is gonna recall or not. And Ramus did just recall right now, so now we're safe. So I can go ahead and keep playing aggressively. And I'll start using my spoils once again, because you always want to make sure you have no spoils up. Because that way it maximizes your gold income. Oh damn, I was out of mana for using a W. But I have my mana up now.
An enemy has been slain.
So if I see a good opportunity, if I know I can go all in for a kill, I'll just go ahead and flash W. But I don't think I'm going to see the opportunity for a while. But for now, I'll just keep on auto attack harassing. I'm going to kill Tarek right now. He extended way too far right there. That's a very big mistake on his part. And so I just punished him like that. So excellent. So now we can start playing very aggressively. Now that Tarek's down, we can start pushing the lane a little bit. And now I have my E, so I can start charging up my stun. And I'll just stall Caitlyn from recalling. I think Ezreal wants to go back, so I'll go back with him. And he did get that kill, so now we're definitely going to be pretty far ahead in this lane. Which is excellent. So for items, I'll just go ahead and rush the Sightstone. I want the Sightstone really badly because I really want some wards. Because I think it's very important to have vision on Tarek. Because if he gets breast control, like it can be very, very dangerous. Plus, like Ramus ganks can be very, very annoying. So I definitely want to start warding the river a little bit more. So that way, we, as you're not, can continue to play aggressively. I don't bother upgrading the Relic Shield just yet. I probably could have gotten a Ruby Crystal and an upgrade of the Relic Shield, but I'd much rather have the ward right now because I think that's a lot more valuable. Is being able to place wards. So I'll go ahead and ward this right now. And I'll use some spoils of ward before I go back. Cool. So I used up my spoils. Yes. Awesome. So Tarek tried to use up his sweeping trinket to kill my ward, but my stun lasted long enough so that he wasn't able to kill it. Because my stun lasts 1.75 seconds, and Tarek's the sweeping trinket only lasts 4 seconds. So I was able to stun him long enough before he can get off enough auto attacks, which is excellent. So I'm gonna get a stun just like that. And I think he had to flash right there, which is good. So we burned a Tarek flash just like that. So I'll just go ahead and start charging up my stun once again with E, and just putting a lot of pressure. Tarek is so scared right now. He like can't go up anymore. And Ezreal just hit level 6, which is really excellent. Now we have a huge amount of burst damage. I think the only thing we have to watch out for is the Rammus lane gank, because that is very, very scary. Okay, Rammus is mid, so I don't have to worry about anything. I'll just throw a little bit of poke damage, like that. And I'll use my spoils once again. Nice. Mid is doing pretty well. Oh, and Fiddle is gonna come around for a dive, so we'll continue to keep applying pressure. Ooh, I took a tower. Wait. I want him to wait one wave because I'm gonna hit 6 now, so now you can do it. Yeah, so I'll wait for his go. Oh shoot, I accidentally flashed. Okay, whatever. Okay, that was completely my bad. I actually didn't flash an accident. I'll send Tibbers like that so Fiddle can tank the turret. So that was really, really bad on my part. I actually didn't mean to flash. I was gonna continue typing. So that was really, really my bad. Okay, that was an awful play on my part, but it ended up working in the end because I think they thought I was retarded from flashing, and so I like double mind gamed them. So that was pretty sweet. And so I'm not going to bother taking it because Fiddle can just drain it. So I'll just go ahead and cast a few more spells. Yeah, help kill it faster. And it should be a free dragon for us. This is great. So now we've taken down the turret, and we can just snowball this game out of control now. Because now I have a lot of money, which is excellent. So with this money, I can spend it on quite a few things. I don't think I'm going to upgrade it yet, my totem yet. I think I'd much rather get... I think I'm going to go for some mobility boots, an amplifying tome, and I'll go for a few pots. I want this because I really, really want mobility boots because I want to roam around a lot. And now that the turret's down, I think Ezreal should be okay by himself for now. Like Caitlyn, I mean, she has a BF, but Ezreal almost has the Triforce finished, and I think Ezreal can hold his ground for now. And so I'll go ahead and start roaming around a little bit with mobility boots and just start ganking people. Plus, this will allow me to place a few deep wards around in certain locations. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a deep ward right over here, and I'll drop one more ward right over here. Also, what's really, really awesome about Sightstone is now that you can actually place 3 wards with Sightstone, which is super cool. So I'm gonna ping them, ping to MeNoHaxor, knowing that the bot lane is here. So I'll stay around the vicinity, and I have Tibbers up too, which is cool. So we like have by having these 3 spots warded, like you have complete vision of this area. So I know where their bot lane is going if they decide to roam. So I kind of just hover between. I can hover around like bot and mid. I'll go ahead and use up my spoils right now. And that's worded right there. So I'll try not to go around to that area. I'll kind of stay back here in case Tarek decides to stun Ezreal. And if they do, I'll go ahead and jump in. It doesn't seem like they want to play aggressively though, which is fine.
An ally has been slain.
Have you seen my big Tibbers?
Oh, Caitlyn's farming that. I'll just go ahead and just go all in. I'll have Tibbers tank it. Sweet. So we got 2 kills just like that. So what's funny is that Caitlyn actually got hit by the Ezreal ultimate, but but Tarek flashed out of the way, which is funny. So like, Caitlyn ended up taking up a crap ton of damage, and then we just went all in. I know Rams is coming, but I'm not afraid of him at all. Like, see, look how low he is. I do so much damage. But a little ticks of a night are going off. Actually, probably should have charged up a stun a lot sooner. Otherwise, it would have been a guaranteed kill, so that was my bad. I'll go ahead and stun the Taric. Oh shoot, Kha'Zix's here though, so I'm gonna run. Oh yes, Evolve W. Okay, that's cool. That means he can't jump very far. And Fiddle stole their blue, so that's awesome. So I'll go ahead and go back right now, because there's really no need for me to stay around, because I'm completely out of mana. I'll go ahead and sell this. I'll go ahead and buy a Haunting, guys. Actually, kind of with the CDR. I'll get this. And man, they're just going ham. Huh. Why don't I just go? God, this is such a difficult decision. I'm always so indecisive when it comes to these things. I'll get a Chalice. I don't give a crap about. I don't give a crap about CDR right now. I think I'm gonna go for Nadine's because I want some mana regen. I want to cycle through my spells a lot faster. I don't really care about damage right now because the team's already very damage heavy. Like no one's really tanking, and so I think it's more important for me to not go for damage, but instead go for a little bit more utility by having more CDR or more mana regen, so I can provide more stuns. Because once again, Annie's utility all comes from her spells, so I need to make sure that my stun comes as soon as possible. I think I can catch up to Raymond. Shoot. I'll send me Tibbers up. That was awesome. So I flashed over the wall because I didn't want Ramus to taunt me, and then over the wall I threw a Tibbers and a W. And that was just enough damage for Riven to throw out Ignite and get a kill, which is excellent. That was really scary, actually. Like, I didn't expect them to go so aggressively, but that's cool. But Riven died. But I think we can start pushing out top now. I'm just gonna not go bot anymore, because I think Ezreal can handle it. Yeah, this is definitely top tower down. Cool. I'll drop a ward right there and there, so that way I have complete vision of the red. And if Rammus goes for me, I can always just stun him. So I'm not scared of him at all. Yeah, Rammus is going for the red, but I think he's got it. I'm like 99% sure he's just gonna smite it. Oh my god. I thought the smite was just gonna completely take it, but I couldn't react fast enough. I suck. Oh well. Dragon's up though, so I'll ping it. So that way we can go ahead and start on it. Now that like that's all done, I don't think there's a point in me keeping my ward there. So I'll go ahead and I'll just stun the Taric right now. Oh my god. Damn it, my Tibbers just came up. Ah, that's annoying. If I got a Fiendish Codex instead of the Chalice, I would have had the Tibbers up. That's very unfortunate. Oh man. Whatever. This definitely does mean that this means Athenes though, so that's cool. It's all good. I was also in kind of a bad position because Kha'Zix was kind of coming down this way, and there were like so many enemies right there, so I didn't really have a good place to run around to. So that was definitely my bad for just kind of getting caught there. I'll go ahead and buy. What was the point of buying that ward? No, I can't resell it. Whatever. I'll just keep an extra ward. I think Ezreal's okay. I have a little bit. I have a few spoils. Ooh, Ezreal. Aw. He can't get the kill. But I'll start heading towards Ezreal's direction. If you because he's trying to 2v1. Just go ahead and just throw everything I have on Caitlyn. Because I'd rather go for Caitlyn than go for Terra. I'm gonna run from the Rammus. I'm gonna get my Tibbers like to run the other way. So that way we have vision on the Rammus. So I'm just gonna keep zoning Rammus out of the fight. So originally what I was gonna do was that if Rammus kept chasing me and I needed a unit to block the Powerball, I was gonna have Tibbers run a different direction, so that way the Tibbers would come back to me since the leash range broke, and that way Tibbers could shield from me. But I didn't end up needing to do anything that complex, which is kind of funny, so... Oh well. 25% CDR, that's pretty good. I'll just go ahead and start charging up a stun again. I can afford to just use so many spells to the Chalice, which is really nice. Yeah, I'll go ahead and accompany Fiddlesticks, and we'll just go ahead and kill Caitlyn. She's definitely dead right now. Is she wide enough here? Oh, there we go. Man. That just completely bursted her down. Oh, jeez. That's kind of funny. That was a really unnecessary flash. But... Oh, jeez. I'll just throw everything down on him. I'll just have my Tibbers chase. So that way we can get into their base. And I'll have Tibbers just stand in front of Jace so he can't shockwave. Ooh, I'm gonna flash out of the way. But he got feared though, so it was kind of a pointless flash. But it's okay. You can just push straight up to their inhibitor. Oh, I should be careful of a Caitlyn ult, actually. I'll back off just a tiny bit. And I'll just place a ward above there, over the cliff. I will stay in the back though, in case something happens, but I think we'll be okay for now. You can just take the inhibitor, I'm pretty sure. So if I don't do like any damage, no! Oh, thank you. I thought I was dead once I got the Rammus taunt on me, but Fiddlesticks came to my rescue, so that's pretty nice. I'll go ahead and just start clear out this bottom wave since I have nothing to do right now. And I don't really want to recall just yet. He decided to surrender, which is fine. He definitely lost this game. Yeah, so once again, Annie's like probably the best support right now, I think, like to play. I think she's so strong because she provides, she's like didn't get nerfed at all, and she benefits so much from getting a lot of gold, which is like exactly what you need on a support right now. And so, yeah, like, Andy's just so strong. Like, look how much money I made, 7.7k, that's enormous. I almost made as much money as Fiddle, who almost had the same record as me, but obviously had a little bit more CS and stuff like that. So, that's crazy. Like, that was pretty fun, though. Like, some people just like to upgrade the Relic Shield, but I personally don't really care that much, because... like getting the upgraded Relic Shield is about the same amount as getting a Ruby Crystal, and I feel like it's much better to just work towards your other items, because I don't feel like 4 spoils really does that much more. I mean, but you can definitely get it, but like at the time when I could have made that decision to get the Torguns or the Sightstone was definitely a much better choice. So it really kind of depends. I didn't really care about upgrading it. And getting it, you can really get any item you want on any. Like if my team wasn't so like already damage heavy, I definitely would have just rushed to Deathfire Grasp, because I think Deathfire Grasp is a very strong item on any, because you can, even though you might be like quote unquote support, you can still one shot a lot of people. And in terms of the lane, I think the lane just went really well, mainly because Tarek just made too many mistakes. Like once again, like the Tarek stun range and my stun range are exactly the same. So whenever he can stun me, I can stun him back. And so he just got caught out of position quite a few times because he try to throw a stun on Ezreal, but before he can do that, I would just throw my stun on him, and we just turn on him because Tarek is more armor heavy and not so MR heavy, and so he just ended up dying too many times. And then I guess also the flat AP runes I started off with helped out a lot because it allowed me to deal a lot more damage than I normally would if had it went like scaling or anything like that. So that also contributed pretty well to the success of this game. So yeah, like I mean, in the future, if I decide to record some more unorthodox supports, I can start uploading those because I know some people are very interested in trying out different supports that are not like your normal ones. So I'll try doing that in the future, and hopefully you guys enjoy this commentary. Let me know if you guys want me to, if you guys have any recommendations for any supports you want me to try, because I'm always open to trying new things. Like I know a lot of people ask me to try Orianna, which I definitely want to try since I do play Orianna fairly often mid, so I might try a support. We'll see what happens. But yeah, well, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. See you later.